Coloring our hair is something the majority of women do at some time in their lives, usually at the salon.
But most guys avoid coloring their hair because it may require them to sit in a salon chair with foil sticking everywhere, not to mention the time it usually takes. But there's a new way to cover the gray at a salon, and it's fast and discreet. Joining us to talk about new camouflage hair coloring for men is Mary Jo McGinnity, right? Did I say it right?
Very
From
good.
Fantastic Sam's, and Brett. We can't forget Brett. So let me just ask you: do guys avoid it because of the stigma of sitting in that chair when everyone's watching, even though no one really cares, with the tin foil sticking out of their head?
Yes, they do, and they're a little concerned about what's going to happen after too. Are the guys going to give them a hard time? And with camouflage, we're camouflaging the gray rather than covering it, so they're going to look at you and see something's different, but they're not going to be quite sure if it was color or not.
So this is a more natural look, and if someone has gray hair, they're, you're going to leave some of it in.
Correct.
And it's not going to be obvious that there is a color that's been added.
Right. It's natural. It has great ingredients, and it's healthy for the hair, so it makes your hair look fuller and shinier. So it has good ingredients to actually improve the health of your hair at the same time.
And Mary Jo, it's not going to be that. Remember that episode of the Brady Bunch where Greg turned his hair orange? Remember that one? It's not going to be like that. We're not going to have any of that today.
No. And in comparison to the in-home or the store-bought colors for men, it's not going to turn red, and it's not going to turn green or gold. We can match it right to your natural tone and just blend it in. It's absolutely.
Because that is a big problem with darker hair.
Oh yeah.
Because of the orange tone, so it doesn't do that.
Right.
Oh, that's great.
It's specifically designed not to get the red and not to get the gold or the green that we see sometimes with some of the at-home colors.
Home remedies.
Yeah.
Let's show how the process works.
Great.
We have some video of the process. Brett was there, and as you can see, so this is the before picture. Okay, and we're seeing some gray, especially around the temples,
Right.
by the ears, and you're smiling. You're going, I want some color in my
He's
hair.
going, what?
Okay, more pictures.
More gray.
More gray. All right.
Sorry,
Okay, now let's get that. Here we are. This is showing the camo treatment at the salon. So tell us what you're doing right now.
Actually, what she's doing at our Fantastic Sam salon in Eden Prairie, she is just kind of figuring out the natural level of his hair and the percentage of gray. And here she is applying it at the shampoo bowl very discreetly. No one really knows that.
Yeah, because it looks like she's just shampooing
It
Brett's
does.
hair. And how long does this usually take, Mary Jo?
Well, to apply it takes about 2 to 3 minutes. It processes for 10, and then we shampoo it out, and you're ready to go.
And in comparison, a normal color takes about what, Mary Jo?
About a half hour to 45 minutes.
So almost in half. Okay.
That's if you don't have you're not doing highlighting and color, which
Foiling
can be
and all those
hours. Okay, so I want to find out what you think of it, Brett.
Yeah.
Are we ready for the big reveal?
Yeah.
Let's see. Here's the big reveal, the before and after.
Yeah, so you can see that there's a lot of the gray around the ears and the temples is gone. It just looks very natural.
Yeah.
I can see a little bit of gray still in your hair, but it's not dominant
Right.
in your hair.
It was subtle, and that was a nice thing about the product, is it didn't completely change it black. So I enjoyed that. My wife really liked it. So
It does. It looks really. It does. It looks natural. You can't even tell. So what was it like for you? Were you comfortable during the
Yeah.
process? Did you feel people were staring at you, or no?
Absolutely. It was just like getting a shampoo at a salon. So it was very discreet.
How much does it cost for somebody that's at home going, well, maybe I'll consider doing this?
Our Fantastic Sam salons, they usually charge anywhere between $20 and $30. This would be done every time you get your hair cut.
Okay.
Every time. Oh.
Every time. It gradually fades. It's a demi-permanent process, so it isn't going to give a line of demarcation where it's going to show when the new growth starts, growing in. It's not going to show that. So it's done about every 4 to 6 weeks.
Is it just for men, or can women get it too?
This particular brand is designed especially for men to eliminate those red tones and those gold and greenish tones. So women could get it done, but women usually would like to go with a little bit more variety, more reds and highlights and things like that.
We don't care so much. Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on, Brett. Looks good. And thank you. It's Mary Jo McGinnity from Fantastic Sam's. Fantastic job.
Thank you very
Thanks
much
for
for
having
having us.
Thank you guys very much.